bouncy pig. Envy me. Sorry about like not streaming yesterday. I got reminded like literally the night before, like just as I was going to bed, that on the Saturday we were going to go to a festival. Music's loud? Yeah, I don't know why it's up that far. I think it's just because I had... Yeah, I think it's just because, like... No, let's stick it there. That good now? Is that better? Cool. But yeah, sorry about, like, not streaming yesterday. I got reminded, like, only a little bit before I went to bed that I can hear you now. But I got reminded just as I was going to bed that we were gonna go to a festival with a bunch of family friends. See, I was part of like a military family, ex-military. So we made like a lot of friends, and some of the most prominent families that we've made friends with, like, I have watched these kids since they were fucking toddlers. Since I was like 10 or 11 years old. Which is absolutely nuts to think about. I'm gonna shift the mic a little bit because it feels like it's angled a bit too far up. Okay, there we go. There we go. But, so long, blah. But yeah, we planned that we were gonna go to... I can't believe you existed back then. Yeah, I know, right? But yeah. My mum and dad still keep in contact with these families. We're all pretty close-ish. But yeah, I completely forgot that we were doing a festival yesterday. But the worst, shittiest part about it was that it was literally raining all fucking day. And that the wind was, like, expertly shit. So, it was really windy, it was cold, it was raining. You know, typical British weather. And I kept saying to, like, my mum that I feel sorry for the people that are camping there. Because they have to stay in the wet and the cold. So, you know. It's been 84 years since I last saw rain. Sure. Sure it has. But, yeah. So we went out to a festival, rained cats and dogs. But I did get a few things. I did get to go on like a really nice spinny ride with one of the mums. Her name's Carrie. She's really nice. And one of... this is gonna sound really funny. One of my youngest sister's ex-boyfriends who is now gay. Is very, very funny. Just because, like, they dated for, like, a couple months when they were kids. And it's still really fucking funny to me that we regrouped at my parents' 20th wedding anniversary. And... he went, so yeah, I've got, like, dyslexia, I've got very minor Tourette's, I've got autism, I think he said, I'm gay, I have several other health issues, and I'm like, my guy, I feel so sorry for him. Like, he's an amazing dude, he's pretty dope. But I feel sorry for all of, like, the health issues and stuff. But yeah, I went on a ride with Kerry and Josh, and it was literally like us spinning, like heavily spinning. Josh and I were just having a casual fucking conversation, like, oh yeah, this roller coaster is like really nice, you know? This is a nice ride. It's kind of chill, you know? It's kind of relaxing. While Kerry's like, I'm in the middle. Josh is on my right. Kerry's on my left. Kerry's like screaming and trying not to throw up because she's had alcohol and she's a little tipsy. I tell you what, we hadn't even been there for like 20 minutes, but she'd found alcohol. I swear, if we are within that group and we don't find alcohol within the first 20 minutes, it's not a good day. But we found it within 20 minutes, so it was a pretty good day. Damn lightweight. I didn't say how much she drank. I didn't say how much. But yeah, she was tipsy. Josh and I were chilling. That was pretty fun. We walked around. Got some food and stuff. I started getting cold toward the end, like proper cold, because I was wearing like a normal t-shirt, a really thin flannel overshirt that's only like 3/4 length sleeves, and my semi-waterproof jacket, and that was about it. And unfortunately, me being effectively the size of a toothpick in terms of like how big I am, I was shivering and bordering on like teeth chitteringly cold. So I like went to my mum and said, you know what, I'm gonna go down to the merchandise tent at the end of the food stalls and I'm just gonna buy myself a hoodie. It's like 35 quid. It's a really good hoodie. I'm wearing it right now. You need some big strong person to keep you warm. Probably. It probably would have done some help. Bite slip. But yeah, I went down to the merchandise tent, got myself a nice hoodie. It's not like thick, but it was enough to keep me warm. I'm wearing it at the moment, and the festival was called Rock and Ribs. But for a place called Rock and Ribs, I didn't see many ribs being sold. So, yeah, there's that. I also got myself 2 bucket hats. I got a galaxy one, which is like dark blue with like light blue and pink galaxies on it and a bunch of stars. And I got a bucket hat with a white base and a bunch of fruits and stuff all over it. Which, you know, I saw the galaxy one and immediately thought of UCL. So I was like, hell fucking yes, I'm getting that one. And then Amanda was looking at the other ones, because Hannah didn't come with us. She was home dog sitting, which, you know, good on her. It was fucking cold and wet. But, like, Amanda was looking at the bucket hats as well, and she went, oh, there's a fruit one. And I looked over and I saw it was, like, covered with fruit. And the amount of times I've drawn fruit, like, fruit is a very prominent thing I like to draw. Specifically, like, lemon and orange slices. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm getting that. So I got 2 bucket hats and a nice hoodie. And I got to go on one of the rides there. So I say win-win. Apart from the cold part, I did not like being cold and wet. We all had to change something in our outfit. Because you're so fruity. Yeah. Very fruity. But we all had to change something in our outfit when we got home. I was the one who had to change the least. I literally just had to like strip off my jeans and change them for some nice warm joggers. Mum had to literally change her entire outfit because it turns out the coat she brought, a supposed waterproof, wasn't actually waterproof. The waterproof coating on it had worn off, so it was leaking and effectively was useless. She may as well have not worn it. The wind was so bad it blew her hood off, so when we got back to the car after the festival, her hair was just drowned. Dad had to, I think he had to change his jeans and hoodie. I can't remember if he had to change his shirt. And I believe Manda had to change her hoodie and jeans because she forgot to bring a waterproof, so she had to wear one of those shitty plastic ponchos, like the shitty like clear plastic ones that only cover like half your arm. Which was, you know, it was kind of funny, but at the same time it wasn't, because we got in the car, she took off the poncho, and it's like, the majority of her hoodie is dry, you can see this, because it's about medium purple, and then, like, the end of her sleeves were, like, dark purple because of the amount of rain they'd gotten, which was, you know, it was kind of funny, but at the same time, she was just doing dinosaur arms the whole way home because she didn't want to rest her arms on her legs. Oh, fuck off. The fucking... I'm swearing too much. My tablet won't open Twitch now. I've got it open on my phone so that I can read chat now. But, like, it's not opening Twitch. God damn it. Gosh darn it. Stupid frickin'... That's fine. Sorry, spaced out a little. That's fine. My, tablet's just gone a little funky. Anyway, we should probably move over to art. Oh, there it is. Having to stretch, man. Oh, but this is the first stream I'm doing with my slightly altered setup. It's actually really nice. I've done like a few games and stuff here, like on my own. Posture check. Yeah, no, I'm sitting straight. I'm just tired and stiff because of yesterday. But because I don't do a lot of exercise on the daily, so moving around a lot was a bit weird. But yeah, this is the first stream I'm doing with my altered setup, so, you know, it's good. It's pretty good. Like, I had Hope slip under my blanket the other night. Like, I was playing on my laptop at my desk, and Hope decided she was going to find the little lip, the little space where my blanket hangs over my giant cat plush. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, that's definitely not PewDiePie. Jesus Christ. It's like, channels recommended to you. PewDiePie. That does not look like fucking PewDiePie. I've seen a recent picture of Felix, and that is literally just replaying old videos of his. That's... can't be the real one. You got it? Nice! Yeah. Oh. You got the Pokemons. Nice. So we're going to transition. There we go. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna do this. Because, like, I recently played like 2 or 3 similar games, which are hidden animal scenes. So one of them was Cats in Paris, I believe, and the other one was like Cats in Paris. I commissioned some bees. Oh. And never played luck-based games with me. Yeah. And 100 Hidden Frogs. They're all similar games, but it's essentially like a busy background, you know, all sorts of stuff. And then you've got like animals hidden all around. And I found it really cute and it was really fun. The bees one was really easy to complete. I did it within like an hour, I think. Because there were 10 levels. Did that within an hour. I played Cats in Paris for about an hour. I finished like the initial game within like 10 minutes, I think. 10-15 minutes. And thing is, you can get all 100 cats. Then there's a little burb achievement. And then a time achievement. Now I got those 2 on like the first try. But this was what I was struggling with. And eventually, like, I gave up trying to do it with the timer because the timer was stressing me out too much and it wasn't giving me any hints to where the last few cats were. Because if you get to like 6 or 7 cats toward the end, because it counts down, in the normal mode without the timer, it will give you a hint. It will zoom in to the space where the cat is, but it will give you a generalized area. And it won't directly point out where it is. So you have to still find it for yourself, but it's like a bigger hint. And it was nice. But I thought I hadn't got the time achievement until I looked at Steam and saw that I had, and I just hadn't noticed it appear in the bottom corner because I was too focused. Yeah, it was fun. I don't know what to do in terms of, like, the animal. So... you know, any suggestions? Bunny. Could do. Yeah. Because I did the cat one, did frogs. I was basically just going through a bunch of really small games, wanting to 100% them, so I feel better about myself. Or I could doodle Leo exploring. Maybe not. Because this is supposed to be like a hidden animal scene, so there's multiple animals throughout the whole thing. What? Wabbit. That is the most horrible little wabbit I have ever seen. Owl. You love owls? Okay. Um. Owls and wabbits. Okay. Hmm. Day scene or night scene? I don't know. I'm not really bothered about if it's day or night. I just want like a scene, but I'm not entirely sure.
Thanks for the
How
follow.
to go about it because I've not drawn anything like this before. Great amount of detail isn't exactly my strong point in these things. Hmm. Hmm. God, my glasses are like grimy, dude. I swear I like cleaned them when I woke up. Huh. Pixie sticks. Thank you for the follow, man. I really appreciate it. I'm just cleaning my glasses so I can actually see what the frick frack I'm doing. Ugh. Because everything's slightly fuzzy. If I have my glasses off, anyway. That's good enough for now. I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we have a suggestion for owls. Because I'm not very good at owls. We got bunnies. Can you hear the new follower alert? I have the headphones plugged in so that the mic's not picking up the music, but I don't have them on because I don't want to. So no, I didn't actually hear the follower alert because I don't have my headphones on right now. I probably should, but they're like the big headphones, so they're gonna like squish my glasses in a weird way. I've been planning to get like earphones, like the ones you just stick into your ears, so that I don't have to bother with that issue when I'm streaming. But all of the earphones that I currently have are dead in some way, shape, or form. Just me getting jump scared. Was it too loud? Was it like super loud? Because I may need to change that if it was like too loud. How should I go about this? Because I'm not great on fucking. Okay. How should I do this? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking like tree here, maybe. I don't really know. I felt it was too big for some reason. Okay. There's something here. What would I put back there, though? I didn't really think this through before starting. Then again, I don't do that with a lot of things, so what's there to be surprised about? I noticed. Yeah, thanks. I tried, like, researching, like, how to do hidden animal scenes, and I got, like, one semi-decent video, but it wasn't what I was looking for. It, like, literally, it was all just, like, here's how to draw an animal. It's not what I'm looking for, but thanks, I guess. God damn it. I'm terrible at this. Side note, can't hear the music anymore. Okay, yeah, I forgot to press loop. There. Now you can hear it again. Oh, goddamn. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Ambient noise. Yeah. You'd think I knew what I was doing when starting this. I do not. If I move chat there, then I can look at the frickin' chat and speak in the same direction as the mic. Okie dokes. This is actually more difficult than I anticipated. Ah! Just dropped my stylus. Ooh, lantern. That's a cute little Pokemon, isn't it? I mean, isn't that the one that turns into the chandelier? Can never remember the name. But it's a really nice ghost Pokemon, I think. Why are you that high? Becomes chandelier. Yeah. I don't know, I have a soft spot for ghost Pokemon. I don't know why. Like, I have Pokemon Ultra Sun. And with that one, it's like with Pokemon Ultra Sun, they have areas for specific trials. Like, they have a cave for... Fuck, I was checking balls. No. Oh, no! But, like, with Ultra Sun, there's trials for each specific kind of Pokemon, each specific, type. And the Ghost one is an abandoned shopping mall or abandoned supermarket, and you have to go in there, you know, go through, and then, you know, get to the end, and I believe there's an elevator in the middle of the back. And you go in, and you are presented with two options. You can either pick Mimikyu or Pikachu, and I will forever choose Mimikyu. That sweet darling only dressed up as Pikachu because it saw how popular Pikachu was and wanted someone to love it. And I will never turn down the option. I love Mimikyu. Mimikyu is precious. Mimikyu is best boy. Absolute best. No one can convince me otherwise. Mimikyu is best boy. Okay, so I had an idea for like pigeons, I suppose. Like do some pigeon stuff. So I have like a thing there. Then maybe like a window there and a window there. And then like someone has like that, you know? Because this is all well and good. This feels kind of more my style. I don't know. It just feels better, you know? I have never looked at a fucking skyline in my life. If you can't tell. I've never been a city person. I've always been in like the suburbs or like rural areas. So, you know, it's kind of weird. Doing like this sort of thing. Skylines are pretty. They are. I also need to make sure this shit's proportionate, because I don't know about you, but that doesn't seem right to that. That to that. Pull that out. Do that. I'm gonna duplicate it so that it's a little darker. feels a little straighter. Albeit stuff I draw is kind of difficult for making straight. But you know. Actually, no. If I... Have any of you watched, like, that new movie, Nimona? 'Cause, wow. I was expecting something, like, mildly goofy, considering they made fun of, like, the main character giving off the same energy as the dog that it's, like, either a wet kitten or the "let me do it for you" dog. Like, that's the two things I've seen him referred to. And the fact that I've now seen why he's making that face. Do you want me to please tell me more? Do you want me to spoil it? Do you want me to spoil it? 'Cause I don't know, man. Some people can get real grumpy about that. Yes. You want me to spoil some Nimona for you? Okay. So, basically, bunch of knights from rich families, specifically chosen, like, over 100 years ago to protect the realm. They're going to get knighted. However, one of the knights is not from a royal family, or one of the original families. It's not something I'm overly invested in, so don't mind spoilers this time. Okay, so, yeah. So basically, like, 100 or something years ago, a bunch of specific families were chosen to protect the realm against monsters. And, only the people from these bloodlines could be knights. Like, specifically, like, these special knights. But one kid jumped into the training ground and, demanded to be a knight, and the queen gave him a chance. So, basically, they go to get knighted. However, the sword that, he was given, ended up having a charged weapon in the handle that charged up and basically shot the queen. So he then had to go on the run, but, like, he shot the queen, and then his boyfriend, this poor soul, his boyfriend cut his arm off. So this guy walked out with his boyfriend. He's like, it is literally black and white boyfriend. Because the protagonist is in black armor with black hair. And his boyfriend is like blonde hair, or like really light hair, and white armor, because he is like the main bloodline of the knights. He is like from the top dog bloodline, right? So this dude who's never been part of the bloodline, and like top dog bloodline, boyfriends. So his boyfriend cuts off his arm, he has to run away, make himself a new robotic arm, and then gets found by this weird kid say that with quotation marks, called Nimona. And she can shapeshift. So when he asks what she is, she just says, "I'm Nimona." Which, you know, great answer, kid. That's really what we needed. But basically, Nimona starts following him around and keeps calling him, like, Master, because she thinks that he's a Master of Chaos, because he is officially called the Queen Killer for most of the movie. And, like, so he is trying to find out what happened, why his sword suddenly opened up and frickin' killed the queen, while he's currently getting hunted because he killed the queen. Not intentionally, of course. He was, like, really hyped for being a knight and all that, but then his sword fucking went AWOL. So Nimona and him go on this big journey together, trying to A, avoid the knights and, you know, his boyfriend that, you know, cut off his arm and all that. And there's one point where the chief, or the woman who is training all of the knights, she's riding in, like, this flying carriage, because they have, like, flying cars and shit. So it's like medieval crossed with futuristic, which is really kind of cool. Because they have, like, neon and shit, but they still have, like, knight armor and crap. It's really weird, but kind of dope. And basically, they go on this whole adventure, and it turns out the chief was the one who swapped his sword. She deliberately did it because she believed the queen was making a mistake, trying to let him, because he wasn't part of the original bloodlines, into knighthood. Like, she thought it was a mistake, so she deliberately, before they went out, swapped his sword so that he would kill the queen, and it would make it look like, you know, he's a horrible person. You know, a shit excuse for a person, you know. And, so he has to go on the run. And eventually he has, like, an argument with his boyfriend. It's kind of sad because, like, they still clearly love each other. But it's like, they want to apologize, but at the same time they're on two different sides of a very confusing war. So the two of them have an argument while in the middle of a fight, and Nimona has to stop at one point and transform into a little girl, because there's a little girl, like, amongst the wreckage, and she's, like, trying to comfort her, and the little girl picks up, like, a wooden sword near her, and is like, "Go back from the darkness from whence you came," or something like that. And it's, like, a really horrible flashback for Nimona, because she was originally friends with the woman who's technically the head knight of the realm, or was the original. Like, Ambrosius is, like, the white knight, like the blonde one, who's the boyfriend who cut off the arm. I can't remember his fucking name. I can't remember the protagonist's name at the moment, but, like Ambrosius is the descendant of Nimona's original friend and the original knight. But basically, Nimona is a monster, a massive fucking monster. and she hears this little girl saying this, and it gives her like horrible flashbacks because, you know, she got betrayed by one of her friends because the whole village thought she was a monster, so then convinced her only friends that she was a monster and that her shape-shifting ability was actually some sort of nasty curse. So it's really horrible on Nemona's part, just because, you know, she was trying her best to be a good person, like a nice person, but everyone only saw her as a monster. So, like, there's this giant statue in the middle of the kingdom of the original knight. Yeah? Okay. Sorry, isn't it? They're saying dinner's ready. Well, in 10 minutes, so I'll have to go BLB soon. But, basically, Nemona gets called a monster, and she's like, if the only thing anyone's ever gonna see me as is a monster, then why try to be anything else? And then there's this really fucking sad line that's like, I don't know what's worse, that everyone in the kingdom wants to run a sword through me, or that sometimes I want to let them, which is like, haha, this kid's got depression. Fuck. Like, she's trying to hide it. She's trying to be, like, chaotic and cool and all that stuff. But inside, she's just aching for a friend. For somebody to see her as not a monster. Which is really, like, sad and upsetting, because she's, like, she's chaotic, but she's also really sweet. And, like, there's this giant statue in the middle of the kingdom of the original knight who is holding out a sword. Like, she is standing, she's got her shield against her chest, I think, and her arm extended outward, with the sword then being an extension of her arm. And Nemona, in this, like, massive beast form, goes up to it and is literally about to, like, pierce her own heart. Because, you know, she's sick and tired of people looking at her like she's a monster. Like, she got that fucking low, man. That poor kid. And she gets stopped by the protagonist. Like, he's climbed all the way up the statue. He's climbed all the way up and puts his hand, like, against her chest to stop her ending herself. And is like, I see you, and I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner, or something like that. And she, like, untransforms, like, collapses into his arms and stuff, and it's really cute. But at the end, the crazy chief takes one of the guns on the outer rim of, like, the kingdom, because they have, like, this giant, it's like Attack on Titan, but only one big wall. And basically there's giant fucking laser guns on the tops of these tops of the pillars, and she aims it into the center of the city and is about to shoot Nemona, so Nemona risks herself. She goes and she flies directly into the gun to prevent it from destroying the city and hurting anyone else. So, essentially sacrifices herself for the sake of the city. And, like, you know, it's sad. It's... She was about to, like, off herself. Her friend finally comes to her rescue. And then she's like, nah, man. I'm sorry, but, like, you gotta live your life, dude. It's not worth me sticking around. I gotta save you idiots. So she flies off, sacrifices herself. And, like, the dude's really depressed because he just lost a friend. And, like, he goes back to the abandoned, like, castle, like, abandoned tower he was using as a base while he was running. And, Nimona, like, she appears and comes back to life. Like, she's like, hey boss. And the protagonist goes, holy shit! And then it cuts off to the frickin', credits, which is very funny. But it's kinda sweet because Nimona was originally going along with him because, you know, he's the infamous queen killer. You know, maybe he did it on purpose. He did not. But she absolutely adores it. It's such a good film though. It's because it talks about like mature topics and stuff. And you know, it's kind of sweet but also sad because she spent, I think it was like 3,000 years maybe, or 1,000 years at least, but like 3,000 years or something, being terrified and alone, wanting a friend, and as soon as she got one, it was like a betrayal. I feel like so sorry for her, 'cause she was doing so well, man. It's a good film. I do recommend watching it. But if you struggle with some of the more mature topics like depression, bullying, and that sort of thing, it's it's something to get through. But like, it's good. Nom's time? I'll have to check it out at some point. Nom's time? In a bit. Not at the moment. I've been thinking of different ways to like improve my streams. A part of me wants to make like new music to see if, that might work a bit better. you know? Like, part of me wants to make new music. But at the same time, I'm no freaking musician. I've never made, like, proper music before. This is just a bunch of stuff on loop. Like, you can barely call this a song, this is just, like, a basic tune. You know? It is a bop. I don't know what you're talking. It's a bop. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, it's kind of a bop, but at the same time, it's not. Okay, I'm gonna finish this window and then I gotta stick BRB on. Because lunch is ready. See you guys soon. Hey guys, I'm back. Had a nice roast. It was very nice. That is not the right position. Needs to go up a bit. Like that. Yeah. Okay. I keep looking at the activity feed, and at the start of July, a person with the username Bifrutas de Freezer followed, and I can't stop fucking looking at it because it's a bizarre name, but it's also kind of cool. You know? It's strange, but it's fancy. Kinda like it. Oh, shiznacks. Nope, need to do that. There we go. There it is. Just gonna do a quick. Hang on. Color those in, and then we turn down the opacity, and it'll be fun. Okay. So now we need to do the stuff in the background. Or should we? Christ. Headphones popped out. There we go. Hang on. Okay. So I've been gone for around half an hour. At least. That's fine. Let me do a little... big would telephone wires be? I feel like I do. They are about here. It needs to be... I mean, the top of the things would probably be about there. I've never seen a fucking pylon in my life. God damn. Hang on. I'm an idiot. Okay. Christ. Some of these are really elaborate. But mostly they have a thing that's like... It goes like that. No, it's Pete. Thing like that. But it's only in the direction that the wire is going. So if I want it going across, I can't have those bars. Okay. Do that, and then a box on the side. I want to flip it. Perfect. Do that. And then it's not taut, but it's also not, you know. Yeah, like that. Then flip, do that, that, and that. Okay, We're gonna shift the color of these a bit. We're gonna make them like that. And then we're going to take these. Okay. Then do that. And then if we take all of those and shift it -20. Then we gotta shift this 30. Oh, God damn it. Now you gotta shift all of it. -30. There we go. Okay. Now we're gonna do details in pink. And then we're gonna do verbs in like greens. So I want one of these to be like closed curtain. Ah, wrong thing. Actually, if I do it here, it keeps it behind the original line art, but still, you know, there. The bird's gonna be sitting on the corner of that. I think I'm gonna circle areas where I want the pigeons to go in like light green. There's some areas I want pigeons to go. Gonna have a pigeon like sitting here with its head poking out. Okay. Yes. Tiny little pigeon boys. I already love them. I draw over the door and then shimmy it to there. Then we're gonna have a little pigeon like in the doorway. With his head cocked to the side because, of course, curious little boy. I love him. I should do pigeon studies. Just draw a bunch of the round boys. Then we erase this line here. Okay, so we want someone . really a hidden animal thing, is it? They're not exactly hidden. No, I did the pigeon boy on the wrong layer. Pigeon boy goes on this layer. No. I'll do a flower pot. Something tells me Sea Alpha fell asleep. Either that or they're busy doing something. But I'm more inclined to say they fell asleep. go. Saved it. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna stick another pigeon here. Actually, no. Keep them there. There is a dog barking outside. Not a clue why, but you know. You do you, little buddy. How long have I been streaming for? Ooh, 2 hours. Interesting. Usually I don't do streams this long. I'm getting used to, or like I'm trying to do longer streams, just because when I start, like at most I will have an hour until lunch. Well, at least an hour. Maybe an hour and a half. Maybe 2 if I'm lucky. But usually I only do like an hour and a half because, well, you know, ooh, hang on, just had an idea. Let's count the pigeons that I have. So we have 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 14. Okay. Want to have at least, like, 20. You know? Because it's like right now, I think it's just because of the colouring. It's kind of difficult to tell where they are. But the more detail I add in, the harder it will be to spot them. So, you know, it's not like it's not like it's impossible. I want to have someone hanging a pride flag out their window. Ooh, have it hanging off one of the balconies. So it's tied on here and here. I don't fucking know. I guess I'm doing a 4-stroked one. Gotta figure out which flag, but you know, one of them. Have to have a pride flag somewhere in there, man. Quiz rule. This person is gonna have like a little seat out here. Obviously. Okay. add to this while off stream if I ever get bored. But I think this is actually pretty fun. Oh, I've got an itchy shoulder now. Okay, I think I'll do 3 more windows and then call it for today. CL just texted me over Discord. They did fall asleep. I knew it. I figured they had. Probably do... I'm sorry. There's nothing to be sorry about, hun. It's late over there. And also, I know you said you like my voice, so you'll sometimes fall asleep to it. So, kinda not surprised. Also, my music's pretty chill. So, you know, also not a surprise there. The floor is really comfy. I forgot I told you that. The floor is comfy? You fell asleep on the floor? Don't out my simping on stream. I will out your simping on stream if I want to. It's my stream, you're simping on my stream, so I get to call out your simping. You do the same to me. It's fair dues. Get off the floor. The floor is not a good place to sleep. The floor is not designed to be slept on unless you have. Your username is literally the ultimate simp. I mean, my username is Mini Cake Kitty, but my display name on Discord is the ultimate simp. If I'm the ultimate simp, then that means I have ultimate dominion over calling out other people simping for me. My bones hurt. Well, your bones would hurt less if you slept on a bed, because beds are softer and better to sleep on. Trust me, having slept on the floor for like 3 weeks in a row, a bed is best. You don't want to know about that period. I don't know what the fuck came over me, but I refused to sleep on my bed for like 3 weeks, and it sucked. Sleep on your bed, kids. It's better that way. I'm gonna do this one mirroring the other one. Also, I have a pride flag here now. That means I get to put the clean bedding back on my bed. Oh my god, same. Mine was more of a necessity, but floor sleeping. Floor sleeping is not optimal. I'm gonna save this. I didn't add any more pigeons as far as I'm aware. I think it's still up to 14. But you know. This is our thing so far. Let's color these boys in. Hello, pigeon. Yes. I've got 14 pigeons, I believe, last I checked. But yeah, lots of pigeons. I plan on having at least 20, cause pigeons. If this was a game, I would add one bird that isn't a pigeon, and the achievement would be, that's not a pigeon. No one remembers the pigeon guy from Vine. The pigeon guy from Vine? Yeah, we're gonna save that. Do I remember the pigeon guy from that? I don't think so. Oh, you caught it. Nice going, dude. Oh, that's all the drawing I'm doing for today. So, I've been live for like an hour and 20 minutes, which is not bad going, considering I usually only do like 1 hour, maybe an hour and 15. So, you know, I'm getting used to doing longer streams. But yeah, I had a thing this morning that was like, okay, I need to do a stream to make up for the one I missed yesterday. Don't really want to play a game, but at the same time I kind of want to do art, but I don't. Because it was like the whiny toddler thing, where it's like, I want the thing. You want this thing? You have to do this first. But I don't want to do that first. That kind of thing. In my head. My inner child going, I want to see the arts. If you want to see the arts, you have to do the arts. But I don't want to do the arts. Whiny toddler me. You know? Everyone's got to deal with their inner toddler. And mine was not wanting to do art today. It do be like that, yeah. Especially for more neurodivergent people. Also, you're so cute, holy shit. I see a simp. Simp. But yeah, I was thinking of doing a couple of different things. Like, I need to make a list of all the things I want to do for improving. I sent you Pigeon Guy. Okay. Pigeon Guy. And you accuse me of being a simp. You are a simp. What are this? Okay. No, I don't remember Pigeon Guy. I don't believe I remember him. So mean. Is it mean to tell you the truth? That you are in fact a simp? Because you are. You are very much a simp. Oh, that was actually pretty fun. I didn't know what I was doing in the beginning, obviously. But I'm actually pretty happy with how it's going. I may play Cats in Paris again, just to get like a feel for Pigeon Guy's iconic. Also, sure, fun stream. Yeah, it was. I might play Cats in Paris again just to get a feel for what I can put into here, into this like busy scene. And I think I'll make like 2 versions. Where, like, I have everything in colour, and then one where the only thing that is coloured are the pigeons. Might do that. That sounds nice. You know, see where the pigeons are. It'd be cute. Like an answer sheet kind of thing. You know? Do like a little green aura around them or something. I'll have to sort out, like, layering for this shit. Like obviously the buildings in the back are going to be in the back, and then have, you know, the buildings in the front. The pylons are obviously going to be front and center, like top layer. And maybe the pigeons on top of the wire and the pole will be above that, maybe. But I have to sort out where balconies and you know, items and stuff are going. So we'll figure something out there. Still need to sort out the stream has ended thing, because I have the thing set up, like I have the image, but I just need to add my socials onto it. So I need to make a list of social stuff for, you know, people to see. So, you know. It also occurred to me the other day that I actually put more effort into my VTuber avatar that I only use for like a couple hours on a weekend than like my comic self, which is going into a comic. Like, maybe I should spend more time on it, but at the same time, nah, not gonna. Suck it. But yeah. It's good. Pretty happy with that. Anyway. Thank you to Pixie Sticks for following today. It's very nice. We are nearly at our 20 people follower goal, which is brilliant. Really happy about that. I'll probably turn it up to 30 once it reaches 20. Just to, you know, see where we're going. You know, in small increments. Once we get up to 50, I'll bump it up to 75, then 75 to 100, 100 to 150. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah. 25 is a good goal, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna get my hopes up that I'm gonna get like a massive amount of follows by the end of the year. Because, like, how long have you been streaming CL, technically? Like, how long have you been doing stuff on Twitch? Because you're already past the 50 mark. Past the 60 mark, I think. Last I checked. Okay. Where are you with this? 2 years, 3 months, I believe. Yeah, so, like, you're still doing good. So, 68 followers. Yeah. So, you know. Nearly at 75, yeah. Nearly at 69. You're like one away from it. 69. So close. you've been doing it for a while. Then I'm gonna have to play FNAF 2. I have FNAF 1 in my library, but part of me knows I need to get like a proper gaming computer, because the laptop that I'm currently using is for general purpose. So it's used for like Word documents, for PowerPoint, you know, basic shit. It's not really designed to be doing all the streaming and the gaming and the, you know, all this stuff. FNAF's surprisingly easy to run. Yeah, but it's some of the bigger games that are making me nervous. Like, because I don't have a lot of space left on my drive. I still need to figure out what's taking up so much space. Just looks bad due to static. Yeah, it's more of the spacing issue rather than like that kind of thing. It's also the fact that my laptop can get red hot if it's trying to run a large thing, like a large file. Like I have War Thunder in my library, but that needs a lot of space, so what? But what? FNAF is easier to run than The Sims. I know, but still, it's like, even if it is easier to run than The Sims, having multiple games is still making me nervous, because my laptop is not designed to run games that are somewhat big. It's designed for general purpose, and if I had like a gaming laptop, it wouldn't be as bad, because it's designed to run heavier games. It's like Counter-Strike and War Thunder are pretty big games in terms of the amount of space they take up. And I want to give them a shot at some point. Just like in personal time, I'm definitely not going to stream those unless I am confident in my abilities. But it's like, my laptop is not designed for that sort of chunky thing. I'll let you use my laptop, but you know. Yeah. I know. Eventually. Oh my god, I miss playing CS. Yeah, I've got CSGO, and I want to give it a shot, because I've watched like a couple people play it, and it's like, stop moving when you shoot, and like, actually aim. It's pretty simple. But yeah, I have a couple bigger games that I'm a bit nervous about downloading, because I don't want to undownload some of the games I'm still playing. Just to, you know, make space for those. But I also don't know what's taking up so much freaking space. Because I've got, apart from The Sims, the rest of the games I've got are pretty small. So, you know, little confusing, a little nervous about it, but we'll figure it out, you know? We'll figure it out. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for now. So, I'm gonna sign off. I hope you all have a good day, week, month, and I will see you in the next stream. Bye!